A change in leadership is taking place at a local hospital. One of the nation's top generals visits an area Army base, and local coffee drinkers will soon have another option for their daily dose of caffeine.
It's beginning to feel like Christmas across East Alabama. We'll have a cold weekend forecast coming up.
Coming up in sports, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks have potentially ended their search for the new head football coach. We'll get details on that coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. Mike Stedham has the evening off. RMC Health System in Anniston has announced changes in its top leadership for the coming year. RMC President and CEO Louis Bass will step down as president next month and be succeeded by Keith Parrott. Bass will retain his position as hospital CEO for one more year, and he plans to retire from RMC on December 31st, 2025. Bass has led the hospital for the past 10 years. And during that time, it's undergone major changes, such as buying the former Stringfellow Memorial Hospital and reorganizing its governing body. Earlier this year, RMC qualified for $34 million in loans from the Department of Housing and Urban Development to pay off its old debts and buy new equipment in an effort to attract new physicians. As CEO for the coming year, Bass will take an advisory role focusing on strategic initiatives, partnership and development, and community relations. Bud Owsley, chair of the hospital's board of directors, says Parrott's job as president will be to oversee RMC's daily operations. According to hospital officials, Parrott has decades of healthcare leadership experience with such organizations as Ascension, AMITA Health, and Tenet Health. His experience includes more than 10 years in Alabama healthcare. Anniston officials announced today a new Starbucks coffee house will be built in the city-owned Summerall subdivision, now under construction on McClellan Boulevard. This will be the first Starbucks within Anniston city limits and the fourth location in Calhoun County. The chain operates more than 16,000 locations across all 50 states and has expanded to 85 countries worldwide. Anniston's new Starbucks will join the Aldi supermarket in the 38-acre Summerall subdivision. Groundbreaking is expected in February. The new location is projected to bring 40 new jobs, generate $1.5 million in annual sales, and contribute more than $100,000 annually to the city's tax base. City officials credit Blackwater Real Estate LLC with attracting the new business. The city also thanks the Alabama Department of Transportation, which provided a grant to pave roads within the subdivision. Today's announcement leaves the city with 6 more parcels of land available for development. Anniston has signed a $1.3 million contract with Vulcan Materials Asphalt and Construction to expand the infrastructure within the subdivision. During a visit to Anniston Army Depot earlier this week, General Randy George, the Army Chief of Staff, and Lieutenant General Christopher Mohan, acting commander of the Army Materiel Command, toured several of the depot's maintenance and rebuild facilities. George told AAD employees that their work means that American military commanders have what they need to fight anywhere in the world. He complimented their dedication and said they are making a big difference for the soldiers who rely on the equipment they supply. 2 law enforcement agencies are teaming up to fight drugs and street crime. We'll have the details in a few moments.
Oxford Lumber makes this year's Christmas shopping easy with gifts everyone will enjoy. Get the perfect pizza with the Ona Coda 12 propane gas outdoor pizza oven. For gifts like this and so much more, come on in and shop local at Oxford Lumber.
Barrett Body Shop has moved to its new location on Highway 431 in Alexandria. Barrett has been delivering top-notch collision repair in Calhoun County since 2000. Our skilled team restores your vehicle to pre-accident condition with a commitment to quality and safety. Choose Barrett Body Shop for honest, reliable service. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Gadsden State Community College is partnering with the Gadsden Police Department in an effort to reduce the city's crime rate. Starting January 1st, campus police will be adding officers to the city's Street Crimes and Narcotics Unit to increase the resources available for combating drug-related crimes. The partnership will target illegal drug activity and trafficking. Gadsden State Police Chief Jay Freeman says the collaboration will help his officers maintain safe and secure campuses while contributing to border safety initiatives in the community. Gadsden State officers assigned to the Street Crimes Unit will undergo specialized training alongside city police. They will coordinate with experienced narcotics officers to identify and address drug-related issues more effectively, increase enforcement, and disrupt trafficking operations. Gadsden Mayor Craig Ford says the partnership is a proactive step in reducing drug activity in the city. The Gadsden Civil Service Board has named Vance Brown as the city's new fire chief. He will take office at the end of this month. Brown will replace interim fire chief Derek Sherrill, who led the department during the search for a new chief. Brown is a 23-year veteran of the Gadsden Fire Department, having served as a firefighter, driver, and most recently as commander. Earlier this year, the Gadsden Fire Department reached the milestone of being fully staffed for the first time in several years. Under the current administration, firefighter wages have been increased with new incentives added for paramedics. Other improvements in recent years include the purchase of new trucks and equipment, as well as the building of new fire stations. A company that planned to build a nuclear reactor assembly plant in Gadsden has filed for bankruptcy, and the $232 million project is currently on hold. AL.com reports that the Ultra Safe Nuclear Corporation asked for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy sale in October. UltraSafe announced back in June 2023 that it would build its new reactor assembly plant in Gadsden. Despite the bankruptcy case, company officials say they still intend to go ahead with plans to construct its new micro-modular reactor systems in the U.S. and Canada. A statement released by Gadsden officials said the project is currently on hold while court proceedings for UltraSafe are underway. The micro-modular reactor is a nuclear energy system that delivers electricity. It has been called a fission battery that doesn't require water and can be used in almost any climate. That's according to the company. When they announced plans for the operation, city and company officials said the plant would not store or use radioactive material at the plant. A non-traditional holiday event is being planned for this weekend. That story and more in just a minute.
'Twas the night before family came into my house, and I could feed no one, not even my spouse. I had to think quickly, so I jumped in my car, hoping a solution would not be far. I drove in a panic, thinking my options were slim. Then a calm came over me when I remembered, oh yeah, WM. I pulled in with confidence and nary a fright, knowing deep in my heart WM would make it right. WM had it all, they had everything I need. I waltzed up and down the aisle, my cart as my steed. If something was missing or not to be found, no fear, WM employees' knowledge always is sound. Everything was gathered, my list was checked twice, and after checking out I was shocked. Oh my gosh, what a great price. I could finally go home, my crisis averted, and a sigh of relief knowing supper would not be diverted. So if you have to feed your guest and your outlook is grim, just relax, take a deep breath, and hurry on to WM.
Hi, Tim Wilcox here from Buster Miles Ford and Chevrolet. We just want to take a second and wish everybody at home a Merry Christmas. We know this time of year things get busy, travel, holiday plans. We want to make sure that you're not worried about your car. So we're offering complimentary service vehicle pickup and return. So we'll pick it up from your home or your work. We'll bring it back to you when it's completed. All you have to do is let us know when you set your appointment. Safe travels to everybody at home. Happy holidays and a Merry Christmas.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waltrip Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Christmas Chaos, a family-friendly wrestling event featuring New Level Pro Wrestling, is coming to Jacksonville this weekend. The free event will be held in the Jacksonville Community Center Gymnasium from 4 until 6 Saturday afternoon. In addition to wrestling matches, the event will feature several food trucks, a kids zone, and the opportunity to meet and greet holiday characters. The City of Talladega's second annual Mayor's Masquerade Ball, hosted by Mayor Ashton Hall, will be Saturday night from 8 to midnight at the Talladega Bottling Works. The black tie event raises funds for scholarships that assist local students, and those tickets are $50 a person. It's the final weekend before Christmas, so lots of people will have last-minute chores to do before the holiday. That includes shopping. John Holder is standing by in the Camping World Weather Center, and he's saying it's going to feel a lot like Christmas this weekend. John?
Katie, this weekend it is going to be dry across East Alabama, but if you're out running those errands for Christmas, it is going to be cold. We'll have a frigid forecast for all of East Alabama next.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Camping World of Anniston, America's recreational dealer.
Here's your Camping World weather cam. Again, looking at I-20 at Oxford. A lot of wind today. We had some clouds this morning, then sunshine, but the temperature's dropping. When this front came through today, temperatures actually dropped, and our high temperature today, actually we reached that around lunchtime today. 53 for the high, a little bit below average. Again, that high temperature came about 12 noon. Temperatures have been dropping ever since. The low this morning at 30 degrees, and these are going to be some of the warmest temperatures we see for a couple of days across East Alabama. Weather on your street on this Friday night. Going to take you out to Center Road in Ballplay. Maybe going out to the very famous Mr. Gilly Lights tonight. If you're going to do that, it's going to be windy and cold. Bundle up if you're going out that way. 29 for the low tonight with the winds gusting to 25 miles per hour at times. It will feel even colder than that. So we're going to be talking wind chill tonight down in the low 20s as you're out and about on this Friday evening. Coming up tomorrow, a spectacular looking day. Plenty of sunshine, but it's going to be cold. Doing some shopping maybe. Noble Street, downtown Anniston. Plenty of sunshine, but look at that high temperature tomorrow. Only 46 degrees. The good news is the wind will be gone. And as we look ahead to next week, it's Christmas week across East Alabama. We'll have warmer temperatures. Coosa Street in Talladega, expect a few rain showers, maybe even on Christmas Day next week. Temperatures will be in the 50s for the early part of the week, but by the end of the week, including on Christmas Day, we're going to see temperatures rising back into the 60s across East Alabama. Here's the 7-day forecast. I think you'll like the temperatures after this weekend. The cold morning coming up, as we've been advertising, will be Sunday morning, a frigid 25, 51 by Sunday afternoon. Monday, we're up to 54 degrees. And on Christmas Eve, if you're going out to do those last-minute Christmas errands, some last-minute shopping or whatever, it's going to be very nice. Plenty of sunshine, maybe a few clouds late in the day. No big deal with that. 60 on the backyard thermometer coming up on Christmas Eve. We'll bring a chance of a shower into the forecast on Christmas Eve that night. That will last into the day on Christmas morning. So right now, we're looking at a 50-50 chance of rain. This will be light rain, no storms, anything like that coming your way. But that will be out of here, we think, by about lunchtime on Christmas. This will be Christmas morning. The high is going to be 60 degrees for Christmas, so forget a white Christmas, obviously, across East Alabama. And hey, look at these temperatures coming. Small chance of a shower Thursday and Friday, but as we go into that weekend between Christmas and New Year's, it's going to be very nice. A lot of folks are out of work, out of school. Be some good outdoor activities, as a matter of fact. Maybe a small shower out there, but look at that low, 55 next Friday morning with a high at 67 degrees. We might even flirt with 70 at some point next weekend on the last weekend of 2024 across East Alabama. Well, winter is arriving. We know that today with the front coming through earlier this afternoon, but winter officially arrives tomorrow morning at 3:21 a.m. 3:21 tomorrow morning will actually be the official beginning of winter time, and we'll have some wintertime temperatures in the 20s to greet the winter's arrival coming up early tomorrow morning. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, a little bit later than 3:21. I'll be back here at 6 a.m. with your Saturday Day at a Glance, and we'll be with you throughout the weekend as well. Sunday, we'll have your breakfast forecast, and Monday morning, your breakfast forecast as well. Have a blessed weekend.
Big news coming out of Jack State football today. It has been said that they have found their next head coach. While nothing officially has come out by the university or athletic director Greg Seitz, according to sources, the Gamecocks have selected Charles Kelly as their next football head coach. Kelly is currently the co-defensive coordinator at Auburn. Kelly was born and raised in Alabama and started his coaching career as an assistant at Central Phoenix City High School. Kelly is also going back to Jack State for the second time, where he has served as an assistant from 1994 to 1998. From there, he was an assistant at Nicholls State from 2002 to 2003, and then the defensive coordinator in 2004. He would move on to Georgia Tech as he was an assistant from 2006 up to 2012. Then he would be part of the national championship team as the defensive coordinator at Florida State. Kelly has also spent time at Tennessee, Alabama under Nick Saban, and Colorado. Jack State will be Kelly's first head coaching stop. Kelly also played at Auburn as a defensive back from 1986 to 1989. There was also lots of basketball action last night, so let's head over to the scoreboard. Starting with girls action last night, it was Central Clay over Randolph County 64-45. Ohatchee beat Welborn 47-18. Munford was better than Fayetteville 59-11. Hartselle goes into Gadsden City and defeats the Titans 49-25. Coosa Christian wins big over Raglan 51-19. Glencoe defeats the Lincoln Golden Bears 62-43. Cherokee County picks up the win over the Wildcats of White Plains 63-15. Jacksonville beats Talladega 73-53. And Etowah won better than Westbrook Christian 36-35. In boys action, Central Clay picked up the win over Randolph County 70-35. The Hoax Bluff Eagles defeated Valley Head 70-41. Coosa Christian defeated Raglan 77-52. Ohatchee swept Welborn last night as the boys defeated Welborn 59-42. Jacksonville 5 better than Talladega 57-52. Cleveland County would defeat Woodland 63-53. Glencoe defeats the Lincoln Golden Bears on the boys' side of the ball as well, 75-30. Spring Garden 10 better than Sandrock, 67-57. Etowah picks up the win over Westbrook Christian, 71-57, and Cherokee County defeats White Plains by a score of 57-47. That'll do it for sports. Let's head back over to Katie.
Thanks for the update, Jordan, and thank you for watching us today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and also on Rumble. Just go to the platform that you choose and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Monday for your news on your schedule.